Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I am so happy to be catching up with you, and I am so sorry that it's been a minute since I've recorded the video. I'll upload my video, but life happens, life will be lifing and things will just be piling up and I get so carried away. But here I am ready to continue the conversation and pick up where we left off. For those who are catching up, we are talking about how to become a person of value. How to become a person of value. Remember the first thing that I said. When we say that you are a person of value, we're not necessarily talking about your bank balance, though that is important. We are talking about the person that you are, your character, your integrity. Can people rely on you? When people need you, are you there? Can people count on you to keep your promises? Can people count on you to meet your deadlines? The person that you are. Jim Rohn says that success is a consequence of the person that you're becoming more than what you're doing. So the first thing that we talked about is watch what you say. Don't overpromise. So many of you say so many things and you just push investors off, you just push clients off because you overpromise and you don't deliver, and people are frustrated with you. And we also talked about never make threats, just promises. Don't make threats. When you threaten people and you don't see through those threats, you lose your respect, you lose your value. People know that they cannot respect you and your words mean nothing. Remember what we said, when you give someone your word, they might as well take it to the bank because it's worth that much. And then we went on to talk about the importance of what you were saying, because what you say is as important as how you say it. So you might be communicating something that is supposed to show emotions, empathy and sympathy, but you're so distant and you're so cold and your hands, you're being abrasive, you're being distant, your body language is communicating something else. So we talked about holding eye contact, watching your body language and being in command of everything about you. And we talked about the third thing, that is watch how you dress. And I say this and I'll say it again, I'm not prescribing to you what you should wear. The important thing is whatever you should wear should be appropriate for the occasion. You can't wear the same outfit to the beach and to the interview. So whatever elegance looks like for you, find that, stick to that, and become a person of value. Those are 3 separate videos, by the way. I'll put the links in the description and you can watch them and catch up. And in today's video, we're talking about the 4th thing that is important in your journey to becoming a person of value, and this is watch how you carry yourself in social situations. People, dudes are not mad in offices. Dudes are mad on the golf course. Dudes are mad over lunch. Dudes are mad over dinner, over breakfast. And for that reason, it is important for you to know social etiquette. How do you carry yourself at an event with potential investors? How do you carry yourself at an event with potential clients? How do you carry yourself in social situations in a way that places you and positions you to become a person of value? That is what we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Petronella Mnenja. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm a consultant. My book, From Gokwe to Oxford, The Girl Who Dared to Dream, is available on Amazon. Please do get a copy. If you're in Zim, you can get a copy from Innov8 Bookshop, or you can send me a DM. This is the only time I allow people to do that. You can send me a DM and I can give you my sister's number and she can deliver a copy to you anywhere in Harare. Okay, I also have 2 upcoming books. I've been promising these books since the year started, and I promise you I'm almost done. Just a few cleanups. So let's get into today's video. What do we mean when we say watch how you behave in social situations, and why that's important? Because so many of the people that I have met, they have either lost out on opportunities, they have either lost out on contracts because they have assumed that you only have to carry yourself a certain way when you are in a formal environment, or when you're in corporate offices, or when you're at a formal gathering, or when you're at a conference. So you will see that people will be at their best behavior, being polite, being attentive, being good listeners. People will do all these things if they're attending a conference, a seminar. But if you meet them outside, they will be rude, they will be obnoxious, because that is not who they are. They're just trying to act a part to get something in return. So for that reason, so many people wonder why they don't get deals, why they don't get opportunities, while not paying attention to the fact that how you carry yourself in social situations affects literally everything else in your life. Okay, and today we're going to talk about 4 things to remember when you are in social situations. Number 1, and this is important, for every 1 word that you say, listen to 10 words. So for every 1 word that you speak, make sure that you've listened to 10 words. And this is important because so many times we meet people that we're supposed to be learning from. We meet people that we're supposed to be asking for help. We meet people that we're supposed to be asking for advice. And instead of us actually sitting back, instead of us actually taking a step back, humbling ourselves to understand, to learn, to ask questions, what do? We just get into overdrive. We try to sell our product. We try to sell our company. My name is Patty. I have a consulting firm. I'm an expert in qualitative research. I do this. I went to Oxford. I did this. And so much so that the conversation becomes about you and you don't get anything beneficial or anything of use from this person. And this person is not going to help you in any way because they have heard people like you in their presence so many times. Wherever they go, people are trying to pitch their ideas. Wherever they go, people are trying to get their money. Wherever they go, people are trying to get something from them. So the moment you start going on and on and on and on about yourself, in their head, they're thinking, oh, it's one of those. So one way of distinguishing yourself from the rest is when you meet someone who you want to learn from, or when you meet someone who is ahead of you in whatever field, something. Of course, you will learn something from everyone. That's a given, okay? But I'm talking about if you meet those people that you want to work with, that you want to give you a job, that you want to give you any opportunity. When you meet such people, don't speak more than you listen. Shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. Remember the golden rule: for every 1 word that you speak, make sure that you have listened to 10 words. Ask people, no matter who you are meeting, where you are meeting them, human beings love talking about themselves. And they may not be as forthcoming in the first 2 minutes, they may not be as forthcoming in the first 30 seconds, but if you are polite, if you're respectful, and if you communicate to this person clearly that you are listening to them, that you are interested in what they have to say, that you actually value their opinion, that you actually respect the person that they are, if you show them that, they will talk to you. So ask probing questions. How did you get to become the person that you are? How did you build your company? How did you do this? How did you do this? Ask them questions that actually shows that you are interested in learning. So that's the first one. And this is the golden rule. Don't talk about yourself in front of someone you want to get something out of unless they ask you. Okay, I'm not saying play down your achievements. I'm not saying don't pitch your ideas. By all means do, but be conscious of the timing, the space, and the opportunity to do that. In that particular moment, is that the best move? If not, then shut up, be polite. Remember what we talked about. Smile, nod, agree, and show this person that you respect them and that you value their opinion. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is, don't ask for money. When you meet people in social situations, don't ask for money. Ask for advice. Ask for pointers. Ask for tips. Ask questions. Ask for anything else other than money. Unless you are so confident in your elevator pitch and you've perfected it so many times and you've read people tell you that this is perfect, oh my God, it's going to work, then that way maybe I would say do it. Otherwise, if you're just meeting someone for the first time, don't just, with a half-baked idea, you don't even know your projections, you don't even know the people that are in that business, you don't even know what you bring or not bring, you don't even know what profit margins you can have. You are not certain about anything in the business. The only thing that you're certain about is you want the person's money. If that is you, do not ask for money. Okay, I understand the temptation. I understand the need to just show this person that I am so good, I can do this. But you only get to a point in life where people can trust you with your money if you've built a relationship with them. And how do you build relationship? By showing genuine concern and interest in other people. Remember I once did a video where I talked about people invest in people more than they invest in ideas. They look at you, at the person that you are, before they look at your idea. So don't ask for money, no matter how tempted you are, or unless you are so confident in your elevator pitch. I would still hesitate, but you know what? To each their own. That's number 2. The third one is, don't be so drunk to the point that you make an idiot out of yourself. Okay, my go-to is don't drink at all. Okay, that's my go-to. That's how I approach it. I never drink at all. But I understand that we're living at a time where things have changed, things have evolved. You go to parties, there are wines, there is all sorts of things happening there. Don't drink to the point that you become an idiot, to the point that you stutter, you speak over yourself, you mumbling words. When you do stuff like that, you lose the respect that you're supposed to have in social situations. Even if you're going to drink, if you do drink, maybe have a glass of something, but still maintain control over your faculties, still maintain control over what your words are, still maintain control over what you're saying and what you're doing. That way, people respect you. Okay, I'm not saying don't drink. Okay, technically I am though, and that's number 3. And then number 4, which is the last one, is network. If you go to events, network. Okay, walk up to people, show an interest in people. You never know who you are meeting. You never know who is at the event. So I understand that not everyone is extroverted. I always say that I'm equal parts introverted, I'm equal parts extroverted. I have the energy to carry myself in a social situation. I can talk, I can joke, I can talk to literally, I can walk up to and speak to anyone. That's my superpower. But there are also moments where I just want to be in my house by myself and my social battery will be dead. But one thing that I've trained myself to do is, if I'm going to an event where I'm going to meet people, I'm going to socialize. Don't stand in the corner by yourself looking all sad. No, walk up to people. Okay, if you're not sure how to do that, I once did a video on how to boost your confidence, and I did a separate video on how to boost your self-esteem. Watch those videos. Learn how to build confidence. Learn how to build your self-esteem to the point that you're confident in your ideas, to the point that you're assertive and you can communicate what you think without fear of judgment and repercussions. So that's the last one. Do not isolate yourself. Network. Walk up to people. Don't walk up to the ones that are in suits and the ones that look like they have it together. I have met millionaires wearing t-shirt and jeans. I've met CEOs wearing short dresses and slippers. I've met people I've realized that people who do things do not have to look a certain way. So don't be selective of who you talk to, and don't prejudge people based off of stereotypes or bias or whatever. Walk up to everyone. Just be friendly. Remember what I always say, just be a nice person, just smile, be courteous, be polite, ask them about their day, ask them about what they do, have a genuine interest in who they are. That way they will like you, and when people like you, they listen to you, and when they listen to you, they hear about your ideas, gradually figure out how amazing you are, and that opens doors and opportunities for you. Okay, that marks the end of this video. Remember the 4 things. Number 1, Number 1, listen. For every one word that you speak, listen to 10. Don't overwhelm people. Listen. Number 2, don't ask for money even if you are tempted. Ask for ideas, ask for advice. There will be a space and a time to ask for money where you will have a guarantee that you're getting that money. Number 3, don't drink yourself to the point of becoming an idiot. Don't embarrass yourself. My default, my go-to is don't drink at all, but I can't prescribe that on anyone else. And if you absolutely have to drink, that's fine. Just don't make a fool out of yourself. Number 4, don't isolate yourself. Walk up to people, strike a conversation. Okay, if you are shy and if you're held back, walk up to that one person who is standing by themselves, or walk up to those 2 people, walk up to those 3 people. It's when you talk to people you realize how amazing, how diverse, and how interesting we all are as human beings. I hope this helps you, and this was the 4th video in the How to Become a Person of Value series. We have 1 more left, and I am so excited. hopefully I get it to you on time. As always, let me know what you think in the comment section, and see you next time.